It's kind of interesting how myths, legends, and stories have changed throughout the years. There's like always a new reinterpretation or a new way of doing it. And again, part of this is because myths and legends are popular. They're easily recognizable. So there's sort of that name brand recognition in a sense when you say, like, oh, this story is based off of this. And so forth, it's like taking the Tom and Fairy Tale and reinterpreting it. So most people know the actual beats of the story or know the principal characters. So they have that basic understanding, but then you can flip it on your head or switch things around, whatever, to change things up. So then there is kind of a way to kind of make your thing get a bit more traction than it is. And of course, reinterpreting stories can be interesting in and of itself. But I think the key here is that just like those myths can happen, and they do happen and change, where like an individual kind of creature becomes a whole species, or names that used for different things that meant a totally other thing in mythology, or whatever. Even take characters that are considered so popular and so intrinsic to a lore, like Lancelot in Arthurian legend, just didn't really appear until way later on than it was originally conceived. And I think the key here is that while we know that these legends and myths can be reinterpreted, we don't often think about how current events are reinterpreted by our own perspectives and other people's perspectives. Because a lot of people just want you to listen to them and believe that they are telling the full truth, no biases. And then, how many people have gone up to would probably say, "Oh, I'm completely non-biased about this. I am unbiased at the total sense." And that's almost like the warning sign for me, off track. But it's like the warning sign to me is when someone insists they're unbiased. It's like their bias is about to come out. Absolutely. It's like they aren't even going to try to be neutral in a sense at times. I mean, they may attempt to, but it rarely works, in my opinion. But again, that's my bias. I think the key here is that knowing that events can be interpreted, we should realize that we probably have our own interpretation of those events. And the truth is probably not in any of our interpretations. It's something probably in the middle somewhere where we've all been looking at it differently. But I think the key is to not allow those myths and reinterpretations to block us from seeking the truth. And that's why